So, people, for the next 15 minutes, you get unlimited free yes and no questions. Ask as much as you want. And for those who pops into YouTube, TikTok, please write as much as you can, because that's practically what I'm forcing you to do. So, write as much as you can. Will Dolmate come to me, please? No. A weird yes or no. Jibba Malar. But yeah, 15 minutes of unlimited yes or no question. Ask as much as you want. God dang it. For the next 15 minutes, you get unlimited yes and no questions. Thank you, Prime, for telling me I'm muted. I need to mute myself for the end AFK screen. So, yeah. Manifesting what I want with life? No. Sorry, Brooklyn. And Kate, good morning. Back up, welcome back. And Beth, good morning. Get to see Andrew again, please. Yes, indeed. Possibility for me and Max to be in a relationship. Yes, there is, if you want to. And Beth. My ex in love with me or coming back? No and no. You ever think about the day? What? People, for the next 15 minutes you get unlimited yes and no questions. So ask as much as you want. Kate, morning. Again. Is the employer I interview with today impressed by me? No. Damn, Beth. Wow. Talk about getting slapped. God dang it. Wing Eggs Wick, welcome back. How you doing, beautiful? Giving us big anxiety, we miss ya. Yeah, I know, puppy problems and overslept and everything is not clash today. Kate, other than allergies, pretty good. Do I have my soulmate coming into my life soon? Yes, indeed, Coster. Nice. No, this is okay. You need it to have sleep. Well, I need help as well. But details. Let's see how the AI takes water today in a clear glass. Without me saying anything. Am I the reason why Kieran Marlowe won't get into a relationship with me? Yes. There's also 3 deeper questions than just that, Karen. Why would they message you, Kate? You have nothing to do with my life. What? Is Liv still in love with me? No. Will I know right off the bat that they are my soulmate? Yes. Oh, Louise. Okay. From 5:30 to 10 a.m. every single Monday to Friday. Swedish time. And Julie Brandon Taylor, thank you for following. And Sassy, good morning. And Scoos, good morning. Okay, all I'm asking is like, why weren't they asking my moderators? Would I marry Kayla? No. How are you, sir, in this morning from Zimbabwe? I am doing pretty fine from this morning in Sweden. Anything from my son? He passed age 23. And Julie Brandon, you get a yes and no question. I waited up just to say good morning. Oh, I'm so sorry, Zazie. So sorry. Then Faith, add Louise. Ahoy? No. Good morning, AJ. Good morning, Alexandra. Martin, will me and ex-Abby get back together? No. George get life partner soon? No. Promotion this year? T? No. Hazy, I'm going to get a job soon? No. And remember, both Kate and Louise, I'm not the only one who is moderator here. It's not just my channel. There's a whole moderator chat that we need to kind of make decisions, and I have not checked that yet. Love from the Scottish border, lovely. Will Wednesday go well? No. Will I marry this year? T? Yes. Ooh, I need to look. Louise, where? Where do you need to look? Will I ever get married? My last question. No. Does my colleague some feelings for me? Yes. Did my mother pass? Yes. Will Jay go to school? Yes. Will my partner gonna leave me? Yes. Did you check the mod chat, Kate? Naturally I haven't. Still not only my decision. Will I marry James? No. Steven, forgive me? Yes. Hear from Evan soon? Yes. And I get Jose will be back. No. Yes, Jenkins asked me out. Yes. Will I hear from? Nope, that's the one we did. Okay, cool. People, remember, you get one free. You get unlimited yes and no question for the next 10 minutes. And by the way, we just started, so give me 15 minutes, okay? Will me and Amy get back together soon? No. Will I buy a house this year? Yes. Does B regret breaking up with A? No. This is a relationship I'm in. My happily ever after, Alexandra? No. Will I marry Miss Brown? No. Thank you, Alex. I'll pass my theory if I start now. No. Catherine thinks that I have feelings for her. Yes, there seems to be a deeper question than just that. Do you still have feelings for me? Yes. Dance is stressing. Dance is stressing to the music. What do you mean? Fair, Prime. You were dancing and you're stressing? Fair. Mashaba gonna get a job soon? Yes. Zack and I fixed our relationship? No. Is Vanessa live? Yes. If you want to know where, I do have some location spells as well for you if you're interested. And yeah, people, you guys get unlimited yes and no questions for the next 5 minutes, so keep at it. Good morning, Marie. Does Catherine think that I have feelings for her? Ooh, yes. Am I the right person? You're definitely a person, that's for sure. 100%. Can I find my person? Yes, yes you will. There also seems to be a deeper question there, B. Louise, it could be. It could also mean that change is happening, and change for the better does sometimes feel really strange. Does the gay guy I'm seeing want me as in relationship? Yes, indeed. Hopefully, it's gonna be a romantic relationship and not just a best friend relationship. Tack och lov. Will report for well for me? Yes. Will Anderson pay my money? No. Yes, exactly. Alverde! Hey, welcome back. How you doing, dude? Hope you had a good day. Morning. I don't know where you are from. So will my dad pay my registration fee? No. Will today's driving lesson go up? Yes. Chelsea, does V apologize to me soon? Nah. Look at the tag. Yes. Lily McBurdy, thank you for following. I asked the same question 1 week ago and got no. Can he make up his mind? Takolov, never ever ask the question until you know that a change has happened. Otherwise, all answers are forfeit because the universe is literally pulling out of its ass, trying to give you the answer that you want, not necessarily the answer that you need. So pull yourself together and don't ask that question again until you know there's a change happening. Will I buy a house this year? Yes. Music a little too loud. Fair enough. Yeah, I had no time to actually fix it. I hope that's way better. A pwap, that's a lot of text. Did I get a job in this year? No. So yeah, people, you guys get 3 more minutes of unlimited yes and no questions. So keep on asking, people. Keep on asking. Classic. Alan, soulmate? Yes. You probably already knew that. Will I get a car this year? No. Is what we think happened to Peter correct? Yes, if you want to. What the fuck does that mean, Denise? Damn. Ryder, stay with me? No. Have a move from this weird friendship I had to end? No. Should I divorce? Yes. Bye, Mom. Hey, how did you know my first name? Will I get back with my ex? No. Likely to get a job soon? Yes, you are. Damn, Denise. Damn. Will I be able to foster an elderly person? Yes. How are you? Day you started with absolute mayhem, so fun, interesting. If anything, day is not over after all. It's gonna be better. No. Kate, I haven't even answered if I am okay. Will I get a job this month? No. Faith, could you block and mute the best Vilma because they're a scammer? And Rope, thank you for following. When will this agony stop? Agony. Make it a yes or no question. Thank you, Faith. Should I make amends with my family? Yes. Should I go to university? Yes, Ratbag. Will I get a car this year? Yes. Good morning, Max. How you doing, beautiful? Will this stop soon? Yes. So there you have that, eh? Oh yeah, allergies and oversleep. But yeah, otherwise okay. Right back. Wow. Will Vietnam immigration grant me visa access back to Vietnam when I go visa run? No. I have a small wedding? Ooh, fancy. No. Will my daughter accept her immigrants in 2026? Yes, but there seems to be too deep a question, Humara. My healthy proof? Yes. Do I give up on relationship? Never give up. But in this case, well, no, don't give up. But work on it. If they are not working on it, then why should you? It goes both ways. And with that said, people, pop a follow and you get one free yes and no question. What Francesco think of me? That is not a yes or no question. If you want to know what, when, where, or how, pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a full reading. Joanne, are you asking about my practice or how you can see a quick yes or no question? Should I stay quiet on Wednesday? No. And the Gig Fog? That sounds like a Lord of the Rings name. But with that follow, you get a free yes or no question. So, yes, you are correct. I can see your notification over here. You get a free yes or no question with that follow. There will be something between us. Yes, indeed. Hopefully not an arm's length of a fist. A monopologon. With that follow, you get a free yes or no question. Will I become a teacher one day? No. And Caitlin Muster. With that follow, you get a free yes or no question. So I'm really tired. Kate, probably not. Is the future coming too fast? It's coming at the regular speed. Like how both works. Caitlin Muster, yes you did. You get a free yes or no question with that. But please try again. That is not how readings work, Edmund. Damn, so good luck. Will my streaming career grow? Yes. And Edmund, that is not how that works. Never ask the same question twice. Will I pass my medical tomorrow? Yes, you will. How do you know when there's 5 things? So it's quite simple. When one of them crosses, it's a yes. If more of them crosses, it's a bigger yes. So on and so forth. If they're all separated, it means no. If they touch, it means yes, but there seems to be a deeper question, or maybe you even asked the question wrong. Then there's also the halfway cross. That means that yes, if you want to. And if you don't, step back. So, you have a choice. All in all, I work in Voodoo, Zulu, Romantic styles. So it all depends on how they land. I work with Voodoo, I work with Norse, I work with Mexicocoatl, so on and so forth. So, yeah. Rafael Lely, pop a follow to get a free yes or no question. But first, Sassy, no, it is not too early or too late. But first, we have Violet's K special. 6 of Cups is going to be a positive emotional day. Going to be difficulties in celebrating the small things. Do it anyway. And with the Knight of Pentacles, focus on maybe a little bit more rest. You're working too hard, Violet. Sit down. And Joanne, Jesus loves you too. And Sassy with a K special as well. Ooh, it's gonna be hard to lock in today. Difficulties, no dreams to be had, and you won't really be able to control the situation, Sassy. Good luck. Oof. Oof. And Roop, thank you. And Faith with the K special as well. Ooh, disconnect a little bit from a counterpart today. Difficulties, things will get clearer and you won't like it. And Ten of Cups, it's gonna be unbalanced emotions today. Oof. It sounds like fun. And Max will eventually read out to apologize. So, Kate, what would you like me to do about it? Max, if anything, it's gonna get worse. Yes, so you know. Yes, so you know. That might be fun. Yay. And Anne, Papa Follow to get one free yes and no question. Ika as well. Guane. Papa Follow to get a free yes and no question, people. But like, who will I move in with Fotis in March? No. It's fascinating how to use it like this. What do you mean, Takolov? Max, I don't know. Have fun. Is Simon thinking about texting me? Yes. And Christine, Steffi. Yes, indeed, you have followed. Soulmate, follow me to the end of the lifetime. Not necessarily, only if you want to. 2 cents and realities. You also followed. Will I get what I want in our business meeting later? No. And Venom, Papa follow to get a free yes or no question. How to use people energies with yes or no questions through a screen or username on TikTok. Takolov, it really depends on what and how you can kind of connect. There's the animism and holism to the whole thing. If every molecule has its own soul, or if everyone is already a part of the same soul. If everyone is already connected, why should I not be able to tap into that? Naguane, you still need to pop a follow to get a free yes or no question. Venom, I cannot see a follower from today. And Lady, with that follow you get one free yes or no question. So, for those who are not new followers, or for those who want a deeper reading, or a full reading, pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a full reading from there. And Venom, refollowing doesn't help. And Lady, does S miss me? Yes. Is that a Pokemon? Where? Summerbone, I feel like you missed the whole point of bones. Naguani, there we go. And Ville, with those follows you get free as no question. My real name is obviously not Taco. Haha, how can you connect with my soul through that? Do I need your name to get to your soul? I've changed my legal name 5 times. Do you need my first name? Or the third one? Or the current one? Names doesn't have to do with it. Did I mean something to him? Oh, Sam. No. Sorry, Sam. But no. Anyway. And Redneck, Papa followed to get a free yes or no question, which you just did. Will Katie come back and be with me? Yes, indeed. Will my birthday go as planned this week? Yes. Villa, I hope the same. Bud is dead. Bones. Like, where did you get a Pokemon from? I love that you probably ask every divinator that, but I'm not holding cards. Unless it's now, some bone. Chicken wings? Samu? No, I'm vegan, but also those are not chicken. I mean, even you're smart enough to know that that's not chicken. Kate? Same as Max? Or was it Violet? I think it was Violet. Sit down, chill, take a calm moment, take a breather. Cassie, will I go for a meal on Valentine's Day? Yes, you will. Like me, I need to have the person in front of me to do tarot with them to feel the connection, and I absolutely get that, Takolov. Everyone is different. Everyone has different practices, everyone reads different, and so on and so forth. Samu, obviously not. I'm vegan. Thank you for addressing this. Should I go back to my ex-girlfriend? Maradoga, yes. Will I be able to go to the trip in April? Yes. Have my colleagues some feelings for me? We already did that. Cool. Mera, hi. And people, pop a follow and you get one free yes and no question. Maradoga, I don't know. It was your reading. You take that yes as you want to. And Cassie, you only get one free yes and no question. Thank you, Sam. Mariska, pop a follow to get one free yes and no question. And Samu, you get a yes and no question. Let's go. Do I go for the prison this year? Yes, but there seems to be 3 deeper questions before that will happen. And Samanella, new house soon? Yes, but there seems to be 1 deeper question than just that. Javis, pop a follow to get a free yes and no question. Samu, I don't know, it's a yes, but there's a lot of happenings in that. Good luck. Prime, have a great day. And then Zoe Alski, you need to pop a follow to get a free yes and no question. What was my answer? It was yes, Zamu, but there are deeper answers. When I grow in streaming, attack Olaf, you have already used your 1 free yes and no question. Javis, will I find a partner this year? Yes. Think I am following? Zoe Husky? Yes, you are. But, with that said, pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a reading from there. What does it cost? Attack Olaf, pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get your readings from there. And Judah, pop a follow, and you get 1 free yes and no question. Samu, you're welcome. Just know that it's only uncomfortable if you feel there's truth to it. What camera are you using that sees my face? Web camera. Yes, like this is a web camera. I'm using a web camera to see my face. There we go, Judah. You get 3 yes or no question with that. And Ladybug, is it a good idea to interact with Ace Post? Yes, it is, apparently. Indeed, Kate. Yes, you are. Didn't hear what you said. Is it not enough to gift in this life? Oh, gifting in this life doesn't get you anywhere. You give TikTok all of that gift. TikTok takes 80% of all of that. After that, I need to tax 70%. So, for example, if you send 1 galaxy, that's $12. TikTok takes 80%. That leaves me $2. Then I need to tax 70%. That leaves me 79 cents. Tack Olaf, I won't even be close to buying food with that. This bar is when I can buy food. When it's at 100%. What? God dang it. When it's at 100%, that's when I can see food. Well, no, I suppose. That's when I can buy food. So pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a reading from there. You know I am Faith. I hope you guys are as well. And Rupinder, pop a follow to get a free yes or no question. Okay, same goes to you. And Waves of Freedom, you need to be a new follower. Otherwise, pop into my profile. Food is good too, though. Takolov, I know. Not necessarily seafood. I'm vegan. And Poonam, without following, get a free yes and no question. Will Robin come back in my life? Yes. Hopefully, not in a body bag. Only takes 20%? What do you mean, Louise? And Carmen Thompson? Papa follow to get a free yes or no question. And Samu, you have already used your one free yes or no question. And Louise, the difficulty in that is you're still sending gifts to TikTok. How would Epic take 20%? Like, would it also add another 20%? Because that's wild. And Rupinder, in that case, pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a reading from there. And Samu, refollowing doesn't work. This seems like such a dramatic song though now without the song. Or without the lyrics. And Cheyenne, good morning. There we go, Samu. Heck yeah. Barely read. God dang it, night does take a minute. Violet, you did, but it was practically, it will not be a great day. Please sit down and chill. And Jojo Monopoly, pop a follow, and you get one free yes or no question. Quite simple as that. If I send a hot me, do I get a question also? Cheyenne, pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a reading from there. On time are we doing the 3-sip, please? We can do it at 8. Dude, I just followed you. Why won't you answer my question? Kate, I have not seen your question nor your follow. What are you talking about? Stop being so dramatic. Yeah, you haven't followed from today. And if you have, it's a refollow. So that means that you're not a new follower. It's not on my follow list from today. So it must be a refollow. Because this list doesn't pick up on refollows. What? How have I not missed the 3-sip? Like this, because puppy problems and oversleeping. Mystical, would you like to explain from there? And Pretty Rebecca, pop a follow to get a free yes or no question. Lusanda Catherine, will I be added to Henny's group this week? No. There we go, Pretty Rebecca. Will I marry Musa? Yes, if you want to. I respect that. And Anne, you have already used your one free yes or no question. Is Papi okay? Yeah, he's a little bit crazy. Go. And Rebecca, pop a follow and get one free yes or no question. And you're okay. Pretty Rebecca. Have a great day. Nice, Nelly. What question do you have? Rebecca, Arthurs, Christina, Marique, you all get one free yes and no question. We just need to do a yes and no question tarot card first. Will I deliver before my due date? Yes, you will. And you won't like it. Goddamn. Hopefully not way too early. Hopefully. Will I date A? Yes. Will I get Perganadant this year? Saha? Yes. Semuply? Will I buy new card this year? Yes. Bavaria, you have already used your one free yes or no question. And Marek, Christina, and Artirs, you guys followed as well, you know? You get a free yes or no question with that. So people, pop a follow and you get one free yes or no question. Will me and my girl be happy ever after? Yes. Sweden? I do live in Sweden, yes. But please do keep writing in English so I also understand what you're writing. And Mistress Kelly. With that follow, you get a free yes or no question as well. And Holly as well. Nice. Does she like me? No. Can you, Sweden? Faith, would you like to mute Senor Vale Slowbro? Which reading should I buy to get to know more about it? Nelly, you have several options. One, you can get the unlimited yes and no questions of tarot cards. That way you can get a deeper question in and everything like it. You can also get a private reading if you like. But yeah, those two are the ones that I would recommend. And Mr. Richie, you get one free yes and no question if you pop a follow. Is that for existing subscribers or just new? Just new, Kill Not Carter. But also ask me anything when it comes to witchcraft. How does the private reading work? When you get a booking in, you get a link to a Google Calendar. At that point, you also choose what time and everything like that fits you well. After that, you look into that booking, and in that booking, you have a video call link. Everything is fairly automated. What do you mean? This? It's massive. And Pressure Gem, pop a follow to get one free yes or no question. Like Rocky Creasy as did. Indeed, thank you, Kieran. So yeah, ask as many witchcraft questions as you possibly want. Ask me anything. Precious Gem, if you're not a new follower, pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a reading from there. It's not on UK. It is what it is. Can I have the reading in Swedish? Yeah, if you want to, Nelly. For sure. Lorny. Some apply. Refollowing. And Lorny. That follow, you get one free yes or no question. And some apply, you have already gotten your one free yes or no question. And Baby Mama, with that follow, you get a free yes or no question. And Jojo, I cannot see that you followed on Twitch. No, Jojo Monopoly. Yes, you did 9 minutes ago. I don't know why my Twitch is super slow. And Baby Mama, Chelsea, Grimora. With those follows, you get a free yes or no question. Jojo as well. Will Malik reach out before 14th of February? Yes. Following, thank you, Investor Richie. But if you're not a new follower, pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a reading from there. What's this about? This is readings. This is all talks about witchcraft, so on and so forth. So if you're interested in all of that, ask as much as you want. How can I confirm if a natural born witch? You kind of notice that fairly at a very young age, when you start feeling energies, when there's pulls, interests, magic around. The thing is with witchcraft, one cannot really say witch, because witch is just a generalized title. It's like an umbrella thing. Like, how do you know which food you want? Okay, but food is massive. That's a massive term. So, yeah. Will my true friends stand by me? Yes. And surely, you need to be a new follower to get a free yes or no question. So pop a follow, and you get one free yes or no question. Did I pick the right firm? Yes, you did. Nice. Am I with my true love currently? Yes. And Oreko, pop a follow to get one free yes or no question. Like Nahom Jr. 9 and Alice Moonreaper. Madhu, pop a follow to get a free yes or no question. And Chelsea Beauregard, pop a follow to get a free yes or no question, which you just did. Engage this year? Yes, way to ruin the surprise, Chelsea. Jeez. Denise and that original. With that follow, we get a free yes or no question. Larnie, I have not seen the question yet. Kate, ask away. Will now love come in my life? No. And Sam Troy, pop a follow to get a free yes or no question. Kelsey, I hear you. Goddamn. And Taiwo, you also get a free yes or no question. And then Kurt Longmean as well. And Sai, pop a follow to get a free yes or no question. Am I happy with my current life? Yes. By not being connected to anything better for practitioner. Everything is highly different for everyone. It's, for example, knowing extroverts and introverts. Like, it is literally as that. It's all about finding the cogwheels that works for you. Doing witchcraft is all about to find out what cogs to move for you in your life. If that is about isolation, then go ahead. If that is about getting closer to bigger cities, go ahead. Like, everyone is truly different. Will I get money in March? Yes, you will, Denise. There also seems to be a deeper question. Some videos long time ago. Lovely slang. But if you're not a new follower, pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a full reading. Please and please. Amari, hi. Amercia, with that follow, you get a free yes and no question. Will my money settlement be given soon? Yes. Will my girlfriend get pregnant this year? No. And Haza, with that follow, you get a free yes and no question. Will I get my citizenship in France? Yes, you will. Nice. Mummy of 4, welcome back. How you doing? Murray, will my birthday be a success? No. Are you from Sweden? Kurtlang? Ireland, but close enough. I do live in Sweden now. Will be much a time if I bring my uni work with me to do it in hotel. What? You will have to ask Faith that. No, Faith. There's that. It's gonna be severely cold. It's gonna be -20 when you come by. Every day I see synchronicity numbers. What am I do? Start figuring out if those are actually signs or if your brain is just looking for signs. Which is usually single. No, I'm married. And Kian, you might just need to find the one, you know? Will me like it in Sweden? No, it is cold. Will I live there? Yes, so there's that. Is my boyfriend being honest about his feelings towards me? No. Oof. And Sama Troy, you still need to pop a follow to get one free yes or no question. Will I have a good time at Cream Classics? Yes. Just finished. Yep. Taiwo, the answer was yes. And Emmy B, pop a follow to get a free yes or no question. Susanna as well. No, Kate. That's a bit funny. Do you think those who control the world do that good job? Anders, please write in English so that my auto-translator doesn't fuck around. And so that I can understand what the fuck you're writing. And Yuriko, pop a follow to get a free yes and no question. And you already did. And MEB, you are not a new follower from today. So if you're not, pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a reading from there. And Yuriko, yes. Yes, indeed, Yuriko. That was your reading. And Interstellar, you pop the follow, find the one for me. No. And Stefan Selman and Owner, and Sama Troy, and Akutu Fujoshi. Whew. With those follows, you get free as no question. Do you think the world are doing a good job, Anders? The Bones sure think so. There are worse options, I suppose. Who knows what the world would look like without it? We wouldn't know because we don't have a world without it. Well, I get my permanent residency this year. Yes. Will things go the right way? No. Will I get rich this year? Yes, if you want to. Also, someone got something. That button is the same as lowering my mouse, so it's quite annoying. Yes, and no question for Sly, hell yeah. We're up on 2% on the bar, people. 2%. And people, remember, pop a follow to get one free yes and no question. Kate, I don't know if you keep following, but this is not touching. This, wait, this is touching. Case and species. Phonetics. Anders, what are you talking about? Faith, if you like to, you can start muting people because yeah, because user 85 is an absolute asshat, and I don't know what the fuck Anders is on about, so it's whatever. Ninetales, you gotta find your inner strength today. There's gonna be difficult decisions, and that is in difficulties as well, so good luck with that, Ninetales. And you will not be in control of the situation. Have fun. Anders, no, I just don't like preachers. Thank you. I don't care. You could literally just do it in a good way as well. This is not the live for that kind of stuff. We do spirituality here, not politics. You know what? I'm kind of afraid of Anders. Block him as well if you can. An African president, pop a follow to get a free yes or no question. We have Kem, Dazzling, and Kwaku right now. When I get the interview later this year, yes indeed. And it seems as if you want to kind of thing. So you kind of need to step up there. African president, you still need to pop a follow to get one free yes or no question. Does it say I'm not following? Emmy? No, it definitely says that you are following. It just, I get notifications from when you're a new follower. And I can see from 3 chats that you're not a new follower. So, pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a reading. And Candy Crush, welcome back. How you doing? Thank you for sharing. There we go, African president. Will I be successful this year? Yes. And last born, pop a follow to get a free yes or no question. There we go. Will I be rich? Yes. And Kane as well. Nice. Dazzling? Yeah, I'm waiting for your question. Doing good. Nice, Candy Crush. And Lord Wiki, pop a follow to get a free yes or no question. And Candy Crush, re-following does not work. Kate? MEB, yeah, it's I don't have a notification on you being a new follower over here. And Gyochu, I am not seeing a notification from you either. How to get reading? Ellie, pop a follow to get one free yes or no question. But if you want a bigger reading, pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a reading from there. Or you could do like African President here and just keep on spamming and never get your question answered. Although we don't tell African President, but we have already answered his question. It's just funny to see now. Will I be working in the same spot next year? Yes. Yoshi, now you're a follower. Yes. And LAMC, with that follow, you get a free as no question. Lord Vicky University this year? Yes. And Kate, with that follow, you get a free as no question. Marie Samias refuses to answer. Oh, listen. Will I and Mark reconcile? Yes. Amy, me neither. But it is what it is. Hi and welcome. We're here every single Monday to Friday from 5:30 to 10 a.m. Swedish time. And Kane? Did I get into the content? What? Yes. And stuff. And wait, what? With those follows, you get free as no question. Will it ever be romantic between me and him? Yes. Never seen bone readings. If more bones are touching, does it mean an extreme answer? The bigger yes, yeah, kind of thing. Amy, that is kind of how I do reach out, yeah. Will I pass my driving test? Kim, no. You better start studying. Okay, have a great day. Kiana, yes indeed. And Virgil, good morning. I'm doing pretty good, Tofay. Ellie, I cannot remember. There's billions of questions. Is a new house in my future? Oh, wait, what? No. And Milo, hi. Yeah, sorry, Ellie, I can really not remember. A shower. Kiana Carter. A shower, honestly. It helps a lot. My last question and wish to ask, I'm gonna meet my long distance parents this year. And Kurt Longmean, you have already used your one free yes or no question, so your last question and wish was your previous answer. Will my 20-week scan go good today? Scan? Yes, damn. Sly, been waiting for you. Will I get to a point in my life where everything will be chill and good? You need to cut out a few things, but yes, absolutely. But you need to act the bad guy for a few seconds there, Sly. Just for a few seconds. Setting up boundaries can sometimes be harsh, but getting into the lifestyle that you want sometimes means stepping on a few toes. And human is me, pop a follow, and get one free yes or no question. Am I OBD right path for astral projection? No. If you want to learn how, send me a DM. I do hold lessons. What's up? And people, remember, pop a follow and get one free yes or no question. And Catherine, pop a follow. Haven't met him in 11 years. They live in Thailand. Hard for me to go there. I get you, Kurt. And Pretty Mom, thank you for sharing. And there we go, Catherine. With that follow, you get one free yes or no question. And Cross as well. Gyosha, we have responded to you. Not that I remember what the answer was, but yeah. And Nelly, what did you get? Private reading. Make sure you book it as well. And Carmen watching over me? No. Are me and my boyfriend going to last a long time? Yes. Ooh, nice. There also seems to be two deeper questions here. And oh, hi you weirdo. Pop a follow to get a free as no question, which you did, and I'm acting like an ass about it. My soulmate, weirdo? No. Chat, do you remember Gyochu's answer? What was your question, Gyochu? Some people do remember better with that. And one dev consultancy, pop a follow, and you get one free yes or no question. That goes for everyone here. Pop a follow. You get one free yes or no question. That's the question. I think it got filtered because we can't see the question. Please do mine. I'm Huey, pop a follow, and you get one free yes or no question. Like Isla, Consultancy, Anastasia, and Katie. Good morning. How you doing, beautiful? Is gift my soulmate? No. Ancestor join my presence? No. Wait. No pressure, Gyoju. No pressure. Well, me and my husband ever divorce? Yes. Oof, if you want to, Anastasia. That's interesting. Consultancy? What is? Well, my husband get better, and Catherine, you only get one free yes or no question. So if you want any deeper ones or bigger ones, do like Nelly and pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get your reading from there. And Renard Scherschgedirk. Pop and follow people to get one free yes or no question. And that's why would you do that? With me and Stan last? Yes. Do we get a Y? And consultancy? Yeah. Pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, get your reading there, then you can ask your whys. And hows and what ifs and whens and everything, yeah. And Hawks and Renard Shand and Nambishu. With those files you get a free yes or no question. Dream come true this year? Yes. It's been a bad night for people on live, but I know you're good. Katie? I am good, thank you. You said 3 sip at 8? I did, didn't I? Kyoshu? No, not yet, no. Pure Lizard, how you doing? Type of both of those, literally ribs, because I stole it from someone's lunch, because I'm a vegan. And Violet, thank you, I have a massive headache. Brian, welcome back. Will I be a millionaire or a billionaire one day? No. And Kat and Skylar, you also get a free yes or no question. Should me get bones? Faith? Yes. No. Pernilla Larsson, pop a follow to get one free yes or no question. And Blondie, pop a follow to get a free yes or no question. Now? Nope. Gyochu, what difference have you done to the question so you cannot post it? No, reword it. Are me and the person I'm with now meant to be together forever? Yes, if you want to. Prime, I hear you. Will me and my boyfriend Alan last for a while? Yes, indeed. Did you miss my question, Violet? Question? There's not a question mark at the end of that. Will tomorrow be better? No. In consultancy, why would I do that? You have already used your one free yes or no question, so get your readings in my profile. Will Nikki, my girlfriend, and I get married? Yes. What should me get? That is a good question. Will my best friend and I become friends again? No. Sorry, Pernilla. And Luna, with that follow, you get a free yes or no question. Neon as well. And AV, pop a follow, and you get one free yes or no question. Consultancy, that is absolutely hilarious. Thank you. I love how you wrote that in Norwegian as well. And AV and Celestia with those followers get a free yes or no question. Will I pass the test now? Yes. It's not dependent if you follow me or not. That's why those ancestors don't enjoy my presence. Consultancy? What do you mean? No, that's just you being rude. You can also choose to not be rude, consultancy. Never seen this kind of technique before. Really interesting. It's called osteomancy stuff. If you're interested in learning it, I do also offer up private lessons. And remember, people, pop a follow and you got one free yes and no question. Doesn't work at all. I don't know why. Gertrude, just not meant to be. Apparently. And Neon, is there a specific reason why Brenton is pulling away from me? Yes, but there seems to be a deeper question in Neon's dad. Maybe it is the question. Maybe it because they don't enjoy the truth? Consultancy? Possibly. I don't know. And people, remember, pop a follow and you get one free yes or no question. Oh, Prime, fun. Oh, okay. I'll have a look into it. Readings and things like that really interest me. And as I said, if you want to learn, I do offer up lessons. And books as well. So pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio and get my books or my private readings. And lessons and stuff. Consultancy, why would I? You have already used your one free yes or no question. You know this. Now, Gertrude, that is up. Can someone in chat remember what the answer to that question was? And Mariposa, with that follow, you get one free yes or no question. Catherine, you can get another reading if you pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a reading from there. You see, I won't get anything from galaxies. If we use Galaxy as a example, you send a Galaxy, TikTok takes 80% of that. What's left for me is $2. That's $12 to down to $2. After that, I need to tax it 70%, which leaves me 79 cents, which is not a lot. So, don't. Pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a reading in a way that matters. And that plot, with that follow, you get a free yes and no question. Mary J. Flowers as well. Took long enough. Hopefully someone answers. Your soul is sealed. Thank you. I know, Catherine. I know. First time here, what's up? How you doing? I'm doing freaking magical. We talk about witchcraft and do a canoe load of readings. If a sun disappears, the place trembles, then what comes after a peaceful day? Another peaceful day. Or nothing. Not through bones and not right now, Faith. I am not in that mode. Consultancy, you better start behaving. Just followed. Will me and my partner move in together this year? No. Theophilus had posed a question. I have not seen your question yet. And Ablex, you changed your profile pic? And people, pop a follow to get a free yes or no question. Right now we have the ones that I haven't seen. Is Celestia, Kella, The Plot, Mary J, you haven't asked a question yet. Brandy, Jan, Lex Luthor, and Brenda Simon. Faith, what do you mean? Love the setup. Can you give a quick explanation on how this type of reading works? So this is osteomancy. When we throw it, we know if they cross or so on and so forth. Every reader does it differently. I use a Zulu Voodoo Cleromantic style for my practice. So when they cross, it means yes. When they're separated, it means no. When they touch, it means yes, but there's a deeper question. Or maybe you asked the wrong question. And if they are halfway across, it means yes if you want to. So you do have an option. And consultancy, if you don't start writing in English, you're gonna get yeeted by my moderator soon. Get new opportunity or new job this year? No. Will Frank assist me financially with takeaways business? No. And Eva, I do not see a notification that you followed from today. So it might have been a refollow. Luna, what did you get? Ooh. Okay, okay. And Phil Swed, with those follows you get free as no question. Oh no. And Sophia, Papa follow to get free as no question. Faith, thank you. But the meek will possess the earth and they will find exquisite delight in the abundance of peace. Consultancy, as I said, you also need to behave. You do know that this is a witchcraft kind of live with readings and everything like that, so please behave. And Theophilus, you have already used your one free yes and no question. Indeed, Sonia, they did cross. And Sophia, you still need to pop a follow to get one free yes and no question. What does some of your tattoos on your arm mean? They're vast and many. Alchemy, with some great details depending on what you know. Voodoo, esotericism / Gnosticism on Christianity. Well, some hieroglyphs, Egyptian one, Young Empire, Viking, and then there's more Wiccan and Gaul, and then we have, it kind of just keeps going. So, yeah. And Alexis, with that follow, you get free as no question. And Sophia, I cannot see a notification that you followed from today, so, no, there it is, 36 seconds ago, Sophia. 36 seconds ago. Theophilus, I did see your question, and we have answered it. I think you may have confused me a little bit. And we have Bonnie, Shalon, Rest the Name, Phil Swed, Sophia, Nawa, Alexis, and User. You guys get one free yes and no question. Will Kay and I work things together? Yes. Will I marry my current boyfriend? No. Will I stay married? The plot? No. Did you answer me yet? Brenda, we have, yes. Check, Sophia, I just did. I even called out your name. You show my For You page again. Dorishu, welcome back. How you doing, beautiful? Will I find peace in this lifetime? Yes. Mandeep, does SK have feelings for me? Yes. And Shalon, pop a follow to get a free yes and no question. Like Andrea just did. Didn't hear it, sorry. Brenda? Damn. And Bonnaroo, pop a follow to get a free yes and no question. Blondie, no, it's for YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. So, you can go on each platform to follow, and you get one free yes no question. And Brenna, I do not know. I cannot remember your question, so please post your question again and see if chat knows. And Luna, I did not see your question, but I did see that you got something. So what is your question? Why are we throwing sticks around? Jazzy, they're bones, and it's called osteomancy. Sophia, yes you are. Correct. Mariposa, am I moving to Brisbane this year? No. Rest the name, pop a follow to get a free yes or no question. Which you just did. Will my art walk be as successful as I imagine it will be? No. Are the ancestors happy about my marriage? First name, you're welcome. Did my last ex cheat? Yes, indeed. Well, they're an ex for a reason, aren't they? Ooh. They feel protective of it. Which is quite nice, wouldn't you say, Luna? They feel very protective of it. So, by extension, they must be liking it, right? I feel like they must. X will get back together. No. And Lucifer Winchester, pop a follow to get a free yes, no question. Will my daughter get her bachelor pass this year? No. Thank you. Luna, you're welcome. And people, remember, pop a follow to get one free yes, no question. And V, you have already used your one free yes, no question. Just saw that Ablax has a profile picture now. Nice. I know, right? And Creamy, pop a follow to get a free yes, no question. And Lucifer, yes, you did. I have Jeanette, Lucifer, HD, and Holly over here. Will I move house this year? No. Yen? How would I know? Bunny, I haven't seen it until now. So, with that said, pop a follow and you get one free yes or no question. Yangi still with him this year? No. What bones do you use? Ribs. I'm vegan, so it's quite difficult to get bones from me. So, yeah. Creamy, pop a follow and you get one free yes or no question. Hello, I'm curious now. Brenda, what do you mean? Eva? No. I can't see it yet, no. I can see that you're a follower, but I can't really see that you're a new follower. And Andrea, did you just follow again? Did you refollow? Will my family be healthy this year? Yes. And Bunny, pop a follow and get one free yes or no question. Are those bones? They are. Are animal bones? I think pig. That's pretty cool, Pierre. And Joannette, hello. And Luna, you have already used your one free yes or no question. And the Oracle card. We'll get a new opportunity or new job. Brenna, yes. And Andrea, you have already used your one free yes or no question. And Zguz Yunjin, with that follow, you get a free yes no question. No, there's a Bunny U Black Roses on YouTube as well, Bunny. I cannot see that you're a new follower from my follower list here. And Elena Radu, you get one free yes or no question. Brenda, you're welcome. Juanes Rodriguez, I cannot see that you're a new follower either. So I'd assume no, unless you're already a follower, which you are, so you have. And Lily, pop a follow to get free as no question, which you did, and your chat is gone. Bye. Mela, good morning. God damn, today is absolutely chaotic, isn't it? Will I continue with paramedics or do phlebotomy? Yes. Weird making it a double question like that. Is this a reading? Alani? Yes. Pop a follow. And you get one free yes and no question. Bunny, refollowing doesn't work. Friends of woman who said they are only bodies? No. Creamy, good luck. Certifies Bully Sweden. Write it in English so that my auto-translator doesn't make it weird. And 1111, pop a follow to get a free as no question. Jaden, pop a follow to get a free as no question. And Joel Ireland, and you know you already know the rules. Oh, mystical, that sounds nice though. And being Melly and Jaden, with those follows you get a free yes no question. My ex, yes or no? That is a weird thing. No. Weird question. Melly, Brett, right for me? No. And people, remember, pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio to get your full reading as well. And Elena, pop a follow to get free as no. Wasn't happy with the last answer, bro? Then you shouldn't ask it. Don't ask questions that you don't want answers to. It is what it is, Nightail. Will I become a successful person? Yes. Stardom, that follow, you get one free yes and no question. Please repeat your answer, Creamy. I will not. Ah, god dang it, Pinsicle. Next time. Am I getting married this year? No. And Big Fredo, if you already had your reading, then pop into my profile and click the thing in my bio to get your reading. Gonna be okay again? Yes. Moving within this year? No. And fashion, MF, with that follow you get free as no question. And Candy Valencia, pop a follow to get one free yes or no question. And Destiny, hi, welcome back. Am I sick? No. Interesting. And Joseph, pop a follow to get a free yes or no question. Like Juju Baby has been. Kaya and Lily, do I need knee surgery? Yes. Find a partner this year, Kaya? Yes. And Black Mom, pop a follow to get a free yes or no question. Black Dennis as well. And Isa. And Lou, with that follow, you get a free yes or no question. And Handy Cozy, pop a follow to get a free yes or no question. Mother-in-law's business flopped because of her boyfriend? Yep. Twice over. God dang. Joseph, I'm still waiting for your follow so you can get a free yes or no question. It might have been a refollow because it's not getting up on my list. Destiny, you need to get yourself a membership so you can get a reading every live. And Handy, yes, but you may not be a new follower. Oh, there it is. 18 seconds ago. I'm acting like an ass. I'm sorry, Handy. Ask again. Will I receive my car this month? No. Will my marriage last? No. I feel like I'm in a fucking mode. It's not good. Breaking relationship, would he come back? No. People, pop a follow to get a free yes or no question. I'm gonna be a mom this year? No. And Big Fredo, get your reading from my profile. And Lou, accepted in US Navy? No. How does it work? Pop a follow and you get one free yes or no question. We got back to Vietnam? No. Monster? I can't see it on my follow list though. Eleni, indeed, I haven't even seen your question yet. Miss Black Dennis, you have already used your one free yes or no question. You have a man that's always beside me. No. Why? And talking picture one, that is a great question. If you want a deeper question, like a follow-up question, what, why, when, how, and what ifs, pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a full reading. And Chris and Carl, with those follows you get a free yes or no question. Pretty Rebecca, you have already used yours. You know what we're gonna do, because I am not okay. I am actually gonna do this. Boop. Why is that camera like that? All right, I haven't fixed it yet. Wait, give me 2 seconds. Flip. Nope, that is not it. It's going great, people. This one needs to be a little bit smaller. There we are. There we are. And there we are. Woo! Why is this camera over here? Poppy cam as well. So, with that said, let's just talk witchcraft, people. This is fun. Yay! Because people cannot listen to Papa Politics. They're free as no question. And if you guys have any witchcraft questions, ask anything. Mariposa, re-following, I see. Also gonna pop this into a change. There we are. What is that? There we are. He's a little puppy as well. What's the best way to start on it? Start on what, Colin Darky? Oh, we might need music as well. Target picture one, most likely the bones. Start on witchcraft. I always argue looking into your favorite movies, or look into kitchen witchery, because favorite movies like fantasies and everything like it, you kind of start to know where to start for yourself if you find that interesting. Lord of the Rings, you need to start with Norse. If you like Atlantis, you need to start with Hellenism, so on and so forth. Like, you kind of get this deeper idea of where you want to go from that. So start looking at movies and see where you go from there. No potion for myself, but is there much difference when doing it from for someone? And Puri, I wouldn't say so, honestly. And Joel, you know the rules. What's your favorite divination experience you had? Probably the death threat that I gave you, Faith, to be honest. Is the rule of three really true? I'm always afraid to make spells because of it. And Mariposa, that means that you have Googled a little bit too much, because the rule of three is a Wiccan practice only. That is one practice out of 600,000 practices. The rule of three is only Wiccan. And Wiccan is a practically neo-pagan kind of practice that came about in the 1950s, popularized in the 1970s. So the rule of three has just become a Google favorite, nothing more than that. If Wiccan is not for you, trust me, then it's not for you. Good luck, Shani. They're not being rude nor not respecting Kate. It's just too much for me. Faith, what do you mean? So yeah, people, ask as many witchcraft questions as you want. I'm actually gonna add a little bit of a text here just for funsies. Let's do that, let's do that. And I want propel. You know what? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, fine. We'll have to be up there. Boop. Ah. So yeah, people, ask any witchcraft questions whatsoever. I will not, Spooky. Thank you, though. Shania, if you're gonna continue manifesting like that, for sure you will. Explain. Can't remember. What do you mean, Faith? I don't even know what you're talking about. Thank you, Virgil, for micromodding. Who is my wife? You should ask your wife that. Aphrodite has been somewhat of a muse lately. Should I pursue her as a patron? Honestly, I would, because sometimes deities come to you in the most obvious of ways. Like, why would you not? Oh, as a divination thing? Just because it was so deep and so straightforward. Faith, would you like to mute and block user 21 because they cannot respect space and time? Thank you, Faith. Witchcraft questions, all you're answering. Brenda, as of right now, yes, because there was too many people. Full stop. Yeah, it was just too much for me. Having 200 people in a live is a little bit hefty for how I'm feeling right now. But thank you. Yeah, mystical have disappeared. No. Yeah. Mariposa, a bit of both, wouldn't you say? In Faith, I am, for sure. Right, Marie? But it is what it is. I don't really care about those. I care for those people who, when I feel like I'm not in control of my life, like I say pop a follow to get one free yes or no question. And I cannot say or see who popped a follow. Like, that for me is a problem when I'm not in control. Kate, why are both you and Faith assuming that I'm in full panic mode? So yeah, it's just like when I cannot see because chat is running so quickly, I need to look over here. Like, there's a whole second screen over here that I need to double check, so I know that there's no refollows or anything like that, which means that I lose half the chat. And it's like being in control gets kind of lost on me, you know? So, yeah. Do you have any recommendations to start? I know to make an altar and have offerings. Anything else? Honestly, spend time. Get your karis and then start working with your deities. Sure, mystical. Sure. Also, what do you like the new talking screen on TikTok? Might as well fix the this one as well, to be honest. Just gonna do. Can do that. So right now I cannot see your chats, just so you know. Give me dos segundos. That's one. And nope, that is absolutely not it. More. Do we have puppy frame? No. Sorry, people doing stuff. Don't mind me. This live is bonked anyway. Tis is what tis be. Mm-hmm. Yeah, quite happy with that. Cool. What is that? Jesus. Chaos everywhere. Dogfather, yeah. Ask any witchcraft questions that you have. Eleni, do not worry. This is absolutely not on you. Absolutely not. I am just not in my essay. That's all. What's not coffee? Mystical, I know, it's fucking strange. Me doing stuff on my life. Whew. Okay, I feel better now. Eleni, yeah, do not worry. And at top of the morning, you beautiful being. How you doing? Have you been doing things for long? Blondie, I've been doing this for 30 years. I got 2 bachelors on the topic. And I keep reading up. So yeah, massive nerd. So yeah, people, ask any witchcraft questions you want. Yeah, Kate, but I don't care about coffee. Big difference. I wish I had a coffee though. New to witchcraft? Lovely, Eleni. Anything specific that interests you? Betty, good morning. Did you see my question, Amblex? I did not. I'm sorry. And Kate, lovely. Do it to someone who needs it. Bonnie, yeah, just a massive nerd, really. That's about it. Lol. I like these frames though. What do you think? With the big frame and everything like that. I kind of like it. I kind of like it, personally. Why, Faith? You look pretty. Nice. I like it. Cool. I wanted to go a little bit with like a gallery wall slash Harry Potter movement wall kind of thing. So I'm quite happy with what I did. Modern Halsen from Bonus. Hannah, I have way more strength than 8. So does he, but apparently his character sheet is absolutely weird. So strange. I like it too. Thank you, Lenny. Are phantoms free of time? Not necessarily. Phantoms can sometimes even be stuck in time, and that is very unfortunate for that. For them. Bit, bit, boop, bit. Heck yeah, bruh. Heck yeah. Have you started your lives yet? You have a kind face. Blondie, thank you. Thank you very much. That warms my heart, to be honest. It's locally grown, but other than that, I didn't have much control of it. Lovely faith. MVV, I would argue as much, because what else do we have? And remember, people, ask any witchcraft questions you like. Otherwise, this is like a weird little podcast with some nice show music. I haven't, the energy hasn't been right. Prime, why? Why have you not started? Most people start with a phone. I did. What are you talking about? Why is that a double face blondie? What the fuck? And also, if you guys want any readings, pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a full reading. Private reading, private lesson, spells, and books, if you like. Oh, Prime, good. I was worried. Jeez. Don't let good stuff be the hindrance of you starting doing lives, you know? Hello, Duncan. How you doing? Or memberships. Memberships are also in there. This is true. This is true. Are my neighbors working witchcraft on me? Yes. Apparently. Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna answer any witchcraft questions, those included. What is that picture? Disturbing. Prime, you might want to switch up your lifestyle, because that is usually what is in the way for that. Recommend a book? My books. Sabas, it depends entirely on spells. Some spells even expire after a month or a day. You have books? I do, and I write academically. So if you don't like whatever I read, I have also given you 20 pages of reference lists in alphabetical order as well. So yeah, pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself one of my books on witchcraft. What's your favorite spell to do? Obsession spells, I think, to be honest. It's just rare, but yeah. Can I have a comic? I really wish. I mean, yeah. I made a My Hero Academia kind of fanfic way back when. It was pretty cool. Well, I can't help it if my doctor is incompetent. Prime. Fair. But don't blame it on your doctor. You are a responsible adult. You take action, not your doctors. Stop leaning back on bullshit, my guy. I've had heard about frozen spell. Is that okay to do? Yeah, it's one of those pretty basic spells where people just throw a name into a jar with water and freeze it in the freezer and hope that that spell will stop whatever spell is cast against them. It is one of those basic spells that everyone does today. So yes, it is definitely okay to do. Why obsession spell? Because you can have fun doing them. Brian, I will answer any witchcraft questions. What's easy to learn, tarot or runes? Tarot, absolutely. Let's get into that, shall we? So, what does this mean? And what does this mean? Yeah, those are some weird letters, right? Now, in comparison to, what can you tell me about this? And what can you tell me about this? It's quite easy to start looking into the art of tarot rather than understanding every single letter of runes. So yes, obviously it gets easier with runes if you know how to pedagogically do it, but you do. So if you want to truly learn, pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a private lesson. Have you ever had a spell backfire on you? I have not, Blondie. I do not work in practices that does backfires. Well, I do, but I don't do spells within them. Because that would be stupid. Why would I ever want a backfire thing? Pretty offensive spells, it seems. Super runes is also a thing, you know? Siberian. Super runes? Yeah, and old Futhark, young Futhark, staves, fish staves, beard staves, witch runes, super runes, petroglyphs, hieroglyphs. There's more than just basic old Futhark runes, indeed, Siberian. So yeah, people, I will answer any witchcraft questions if you have any. So ask as much as you want. Otherwise, we play the latest bops from the 1500s. My books, Kate. Pull your own card? I will not. Thank you, Don. What bones do you like to cast with? Well, I only have one set of bones. Otherwise, my own bones, because let's be honest, I throw myself in bed by just looking at the bed. But yeah, ribs. I stole these from someone's lunch. Have you read through them then, Kate? Obsession, spell, faith. Hex the rich. Well, it's also more of what level of creation are you in. Level of creation. Now you're talking a very specific practice, Siberian. Level of creation is not necessarily a Norse practice or a Kemetic practice or a Hellenic practice. Those are more closer to native practices where there's several levels of being. In Spirit Star, and in all fairness, yeah, that kind of checks out. I wish I had some. Yes, you can, Kate. Astrology, divination, and metaphysical talents specifically, Kate. It's over here. Lovely, Kate. And Siberian, yeah, it really depends on how you do your rune readings, but let's be honest, I do rune readings the way rune reading should be done. I use the old ways. Take our Latin letters and give them meanings like we did with runes. Virgil, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you, Virgil? Wouldn't that make sentences so cool, though? Every single word, Virgil. Nihilistic anarchist? I feel like you haven't written anything about any kind of card or anything. And Teddy, good morning. How you doing? And Sarah Shadows, blessed be to you. How you doing? It's wild how there's still 36 people in here. While on a regular reading day, there will be 12. Back in the good old days. I'm happy that I switched a few codings up, a few things up. Kate, no. Fuck that. Not the day for it. Virgil, right? Virgil, it's not too... No, Virgil, it's definitely not too many. It is the perfect amount. Old Futhark has 25. The Roman letters have how many? Why wouldn't you? Oh, Teddy, that's actually kind of cool. Nihilistic? Yeah, it was an example card. Yeah, but it wasn't your reading. Never take anyone else's card as your reading. That's absolutely idiotic. Indeed, Siberian, yeah. Kate, fun. Kung Pao Nugget, how you doing? It's been a minute. How's the new year treating you? And also, I am taking questions, but just witchcraft questions, if you have those. And El Noet, welcome back. You've been in and out, I feel like, this whole life. Virgil doesn't fucking step up to the fucking game, bro. Jeez. And hi, everyone. I am the bunny. I know where to draw inspiration and where not to. I don't use food, bones either. Bye. Well, I'm a vegan. I kind of need to. It's quite difficult to find bones otherwise. Yeah, I've been. Fair. Eleanor, absolutely fair. And Kung Pao Nugget, I don't take... are you doing questions? Yeah, I answered that. We are doing witchcraft questions, yes. Yeah, we're not doing bones, Kate. Don't worry. Oh, nihilistic. I absolutely get you, yeah. I stole these from a colleague's lunch, so yeah. He looked at me funny. It was funny. Oh, Kate, I will not talk about that because I will get banned. Thank you very much. Please delete that comment. Vartel, no, but please, let's make a code. Police. User 21, that is a great question. I will answer any witchcraft questions, though. Nihilistic, I'm an omnist. Look into that. And I do work with voodoo, so if you're thinking about spirits, then yes, absolutely, 100%. One of my main practices is voodoo. Oh, hey, Faith, would you like to bite and bark a scammer? Oh, they usually post more than one comment. Weak. Weak. $100. Weak. Get good. Is it witchcraft or witchcraft? The second one. Only work with nature, so very druidic practice. Or Celtic practice, I suppose. Most pagan practices are only nature. But if you have no gods, then it's more druid. I absolutely get it. Woof. Yeah, maybe a little Virgil. Do it on a tea time, please. That would be cool. In Siberian, I gotta be honest, seeing that I can speak Swedish and Norwegian, using old Futhark runes makes it kind of easy. In case you need to ask about it. That, as I said, it's very unpedagogical to send one of those massive... Are you in 5D, Pink? It doesn't seem like it, no. What do you think about burning hair for evil eye? I mean, who am I to argue the practice? It's not so much that I think about anything. I can have opinions about people, but not a practice, not a tool, like comparing a knife to a scissors, so on and so forth. But they're both sharp and they can both cut pizza, but I'd use one of them better for pizza. You know? Teddy, welcome back. How you doing? So, burning hair for evil eye. It's a very East European practice to do it, but who am I targeting? Pyrokinesis? I think you know that one, Kate. Do I really need to explain that one? Damn, bro! 2 days until I have my birthday. Woo! Umbrella. Got book ready? Pyrokinesis is a form of fire control. Kind of ends there. Like, pyrokinesis is just like shaping, making bigger, smaller flames, making them dance, making them go out, so on and so forth. How did you learn what you were? Anarchist? I have never really learned what I were. I'm a human being. I did grow up in a very pagan household, a very omnist kind of style household, so I've been doing this for 30 years, so I never really learned. I just lived it. It's a lifestyle. So yeah. Never really changed. I did double down on the nerdery, though, when I was like 13, 14, and when I started looking anime. The Full Metal Alchemist. That really was an eye-opener, though. So yeah, I never really learned anything. Defensively? I hope so. Not nihilistic. Jeez. Calling me out my bullshit? Oh, sorry. I did. Electrical pyrokinesis, general pyrokinesis, and micro pyrokinesis is all kind of the same. It's the idea about controlling flames. Mystical, welcome back. I hope it was a good fry. You're welcome, Kate. As I said, you will find a lot of... What is this, Umbrella? It is Umbrella, yeah. We played the latest hits from the 1500s. Prime, when you do dragon-themed yin and yangs, just know that you are making it a Ryu yin, Ryu yang. Ryus are gods or spirits of waterbeds, making it very specific. And I'm guessing that you want dragons as in the Chinese, Japanese, Korean style. No wings, 2 legs, 2 front legs, 2 back legs, snake style. Those are Ryus. Those are gods of water. So, for example, the Indian Ocean, any lake or anything like that, that's kind of what you're doing. You're making it into a spiritual kami style tattoo. Obviously, I will never argue if you like to do that, but just so you know, that's what you do. I would find a lot of... Carry on. Yeah, a lot of pyrokinesis if you Google. What about rabbit-themed yin and yang? Rabbits are very lucky beings in Chinese folklore and everything like it. So what you're making is... If you're making a rabbit for the white side of the yin and yang, great. If you're making a rabbit for the bad side, it's like, no matter what, it's like multiplying the effect of a yin and yang kind of thing. So yay, both sides are lucky, but the bad is also lucky, you know? Like, we don't want that. So yeah. PSI sensitivity. PSI is a pressure sense kind of thing. A pressure sense where we can feel air, where we can feel energy, where we can feel aura, a lot of things as a form of pressure. That pressure can then later on tell us whether it's a good pressure, bad pressure, negative pressure, amazing pressure, great pressure rather than a positive pressure, so on and so forth. So yeah. You probably can. Who am I to argue? I have a living rabbit and a dead rabbit yin and yang tattoo. Got it at 17. That's dope, though. Cool idea, though. Cool idea. I like that. It's great to not know things and to dedicate your life to learning. Nihilistic, it so is. 100% yes. Learning is probably the most important part, no matter if one knows or not. Being open-minded enough to learn is the best step one can do. Right? Fair. So why wouldn't you do dragons, you know? We know nothing. That is absolutely fine. That is why I answer all witchcraft questions here today. Environmental permeability, practically knowing where and how things are at any given time. For example, nihilistic, don't be rude to people. Jeez. You also know absolutely nothing. I also don't know anything. That's the world. We keep on living. We keep on learning. I don't know how the sun works because I haven't been there. I haven't studied the sun. There's always more to learn. Nihilistic, don't be an asshat. Jeez. You don't know shit, nihilistic. No one does. Exactly, Kate. That's it. That's exactly where I was going with that. Yes. Is my dad interfering with the internet connection on the farm? No, that would be absolutely hilarious. It wouldn't be too impossible. And Artie, you can ask any witchcraft questions whatsoever. Rabbits because I like rodents and because my first ever pet was a rabbit and she taught me a lot. Oh, I love that, Luzid. Hell yeah. That's wholesome as fuck. Nihilistic, you could have written it in a better way. Like, you're actively being rude. Like, you have a responsibility, no matter if you don't like them to speak for themselves, but you could have written it in a kinder way. I think he is. That's absolutely hilarious. I love it. Fuck yeah. If you want to know where they are right now and the way to school and youngest isn't having. Okay, and that is it. You are defensive and know me not. Nihilistic, I sure don't. Why are you assuming this is defensive? Have a wonderful day, everyone. Marie, have an amazing and magical day. Nihilistic, I think we both know who's defensive here. Alongside chat, I think. Who am I to argue? I, as well, cannot speak for other people. Prime, yeah, maybe. Is La La Land though assumingly, because that's English. Tell other people those people are attacking them from no basis. Sorry, I didn't really catch that in Helisic. Yeah, I really didn't understand that. Yep, not following. Tuesday, hi, how you doing? Yeah, I don't know, Faith. And Rosie Vale, I will answer any witchcraft questions. Inferring intention from text is usually folly. Nihilistic? Preach, my guy. Preach. And Faith, you have a final call on Prime's decision. Witchcraft question, Rosie Vale. Witchcraft. What you're asking for is a reading. Unless you want to see if there's a spell on you or anything like that, we can look into that, but yeah. I think you just want money, Roosevelt. No, I want to survive. That's for sure, Roosevelt. But yeah, we usually do like follow for free as a no and everything like that. So, Roosevelt, what is it? What is up with the energies today, people? Lou, no, I grew up in it. Grew up in a very nihilistic sharing. Thank you. Um, Dang, what this is it with the mood? I don't know, Pink. It's so strange today. Yeah, Louise, it's super strange. Super strange. Why do witches believe they have the power to hex people? Um, it's just like why do Christians believe there's a God? Like the power to believing in that you can hex someone, curse someone, jinx someone, and as well as putting a luck spell on everyone. It's literally the same kind of energy. So ask yourself that as well. Your question doesn't necessarily end with a hex. Can you still respond to me and won't answer my question if you don't want to answer it? That's fine. No, that's kind of what I'm saying as well. Ask any witchcraft question. Is there a specific reason tarot cards are bigger than playing cards? Is it aesthetics? I think it's honestly just aesthetics because you can get, for example, this. Uh, there's a classic Raider White style in a lot of decks, but in comparison to this and this, you can kind of see how one of them is actively smaller, and this is like thin and long as well, you know. So yeah, nihilistic is sharing like crazy. Thank you for helping my algorithm, my dude. I'm pagan and witch of 30 years, and I know it's real. We only have the power over ourselves. Heck yeah. And Virgil, what did you get? Thank you as well. Probably to see the art in the cards better too. Yeah, there is that, yeah. Are you some kind of double lower cousin or Yugi? Yugi, definitely. So which question? I struggle with what questions to ask and where to start, and that is absolutely fair. I always argue, go to your favorite movies. Like Lord of the Rings or The Mummy, everything like that. When you kind of start noticing what fantasy movies and sci-fi movies and everything that you do pulls you in. At that point, you can kind of look into, oh, wait a minute, this is actually interesting to me. So why shouldn't I also look into it a little bit better? You can also go a little bit deeper than that if you want to do European folklore magic kind of thing. Start with kitchen witchcraft. Highly recommend it. At that point, you kind of know how much intention you put into your cooking, what herbs to use, and so on and so forth. And then you can kind of further your practice from there. Psychometry and necrovision. Necrovision, I think you know. And psychometry, can you give it a guess, Kate? My favorite movie is Fight Club. What craft is that? Fight Club is literal physical fist, but you should look into Cliffoticism, in all honesty. A very physical, negative environment. Scotland, Kate. I'm from France. Can you tell me if I get the job I want applied for? And Lou Ann, I answer any witchcraft questions. And it's new, yeah. You get unlimited witchcraft questions here. Fiery, that's for sure. With Fight Club, yeah. Hope you have a lovely day. Tam, I hope so too. And I hope you have a great day and have the day that you deserve. Aw, nihilistic, stop sharing the live. Boo. Oof, it's new. With questions like that, I highly recommend a full reading though. Because a good follow-up question to all of those would always be, okay, but what should I do next? You know? Exactly, Kit. You see, why do you need me? You have Google as well. Now that you actually have the correct things to Google, now you can Google. From basic stuff, literally saying no and fuck off, Luan. Witchcraft is free. Use your words. And literally saying, oh, you're sending a curse my way? Try it, bitch. Like, literally, act flamboyant and weird about it. Do you mind me asking where you got your throwing bones at? Are they self-collected, or they are in all technicality self-collected? I'm vegan myself, I love pink. So, I'm not getting bones. That's just how that story kind of ends. I'm not getting bones. So one day when at work, I sat, took a lunch, and another guy came up. They had a barbecue the day before, and he started eating ribs. And I'm like, hey, can I have those? And he's like, why? And I said, Satanism. And he's like, okay. And then I got bones. That's it. And stabs. Top of the morning to you, laddie. How you doing? They're rib bones? Yeah. With the nice and correct rituals, you kind of get to work with any bones. That's kind of the magic of the world. I thought they had to be like, I don't know, fancy. Love Pink? No. Witchcraft is so basic. Witchcraft is the basic of basics. You, literally finding out what cogwheels works for you. And in my case, I'm vegan. So I need to do it a vegan way. So I care. And the bones has been part of spirits and energies, right? Why would I not? What would fancy bone mean, you know? Whatever. Anyone who goes on TikTok that says, oh, wait a minute, I can't use that candle for that specific way, I say, fuck them. Witchcraft ain't that deep. And I say that from 30 years of experience and 2 bachelors on the topic. And pure lucid, not necessarily. I would argue yes, in most cases, but there are some practices out there that doesn't care for intention, where they just throw shit together and hope for the best. Perfect timing. Prime, what games though? What games? Faith, I don't know where, you could always try. But to strip an animal for them myself, to be honest. Pink, I grew up in a deep down dark deep forest, so these are not the bones that I grew up with, but it is what it is. And Lisa Sweet World, good morning. So interested in runes and bones. Love Pink, if you want to learn. I do offer private lessons as well. Ghost of Tsushima, oh, I really want to play that. But God of War Ragnarok, Prime, if you want to learn actual Norse practices, holy fuck, look at that thing. That's a cute fucker right there. That's a cute fucker. Now, if you want to learn Norse mythology, stay in the boat and let Mimir talk. All things that he says is correct. Every single word, Prime, just so you know. That is why this is the 3rd or 4th time I'm popping in. Nice. Who? Cute as fuck. The boy. 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 Love your vibe. Thank you, Lapping. Do you feel safe doing this? Yeah, 100%. It's been my life. I've never done anything else, really. Like, sure, I've had other jobs and stuff, but now this is my living. So yeah, witchcraft is super safe for me. Thank you for asking. Thank you, Love Pink 420. Dad, explain Necrovision, please. It just comes up as a video game when Google. Oh yeah, I forgot that it is a thing. But yeah, Necrovision, literally seeing death and death events and death visions and knowing if people are dead and so on and so forth. Quite simple. What about somehow doing magic through gaming, like through playing a game? Virgil, you assume you're not? If burning a bay leaf is magic, wouldn't you say getting happy from a game is also witchcraft? Hmm. Okay, yeah, that is what it is. Does it change to whatever and whoever I am? Other than my fundamentals of what reality might be, I am still me. It is what it is. I'm pretty safe in myself, Kate. It doesn't change what I need to do or what I am. Okay, possibly, yeah. Sense of spell while playing Valheim. Yeah. And Beefy, do magical, thank you for asking. Well, seeing that chat has calmed down severely, how about we go back to good old times, do readings then? Because I really just could not care for the chaos that was. Anything about my brother Alvin, and does my ex miss me? Santana, pop a follow to get a free yes or no question. If I was the making, sorry, everyone, I would have caused chaos. And Kate, you are not the making. You're a sim. If you go into the theory of what you just asked, you're the sim, not the creator. And you get a yes and no question. And does my ex miss me? Okay, that is the yes and no question. So yes, the ex does miss you, yes. My comments gets a limited, not raising. Lisa, TikTok filters has been mad lately. Why would we all be your Sims game? I forgot I get free one. I have to think hard. Yeah, Pink, no pressure. Garden of the North. Oh, hey. How you doing? The sound change is always jarring. How can one avicinate to what do you do? Sorry, what did you mean with that, Lisa? Eleanor, good morning. I'm fine, thank you. Lovely. Dad, no rage bait. I'll make you in Sims. Kate. Cool. How you doing? Massive headache. It has been chaotic morning, and here we are. Please, people, get something from the link in my bio. Remember the heart I talked to you about? Well, now my ring finger hurts. What can it mean? Lenore? My truck venture. Hey. Coffee helps sometimes, yes, but we don't have coffee. I cannot use the words I want or they will block me. Sorry, it's fine. I will watch. God dang it, Lisa. God shit dang. And Kimmy, pop a follow to get a free as no question. And Truck Venture, you may have noticed that that is the worst way to market. Like the worst way to market. Hi and welcome to a marketing specialist. If you need help and support, send me a DM, Truck Venture. So yeah, people, pop a follow and get one free yes and no question. Oh, Lenore, that is unfortunate. After how many spiders in my space would I start worrying about spiritual stuff? 5. What have you sent, Prime? What? Love you all, bye! Well, also, people, did you notice how TikTok didn't notice how water is bad for you now that it's in a clear cup, while any other live, it would have been absolutely horrendous? Yeah. It's strange how that happens. Lisa, TikTok doesn't like that you... Stop that, Lisa, right now. Not allowed in this fucking live. Good energy and vibes? No. Refuse. Not in my life. And Rosie Vale, welcome back. Pop a follow and you get 1 free yes and no question. So yeah, now that you're in the reading part of it, we can answer it. Oh, there you like what you say. Gudarnir blessi väg din och Valkyrjan hilder veri med där I orustum dinum. Bless you too, Garden. Hello, will I get a new job? And Holly, pop a follow to get a free as no question. Okay, simple. But will it all work out with my family when the dust settles? Yes, yes it will. Simple as that. Nice luck, Pink. Perfect. Holly, you're welcome, I think. We haven't answered your question yet, but yeah. Boobit. Good morning, how you doing? Love it. Not in this live, Love Pink. We do not deal with positivity and good vibes. Shut it. People. Papa follow to get a free yes no question. Feeling like. Gianluca and Michaela talking badly behind my back? No. And Bubba, you still need to pop a follow to get a free yes or no question. And if you guys want a full reading or private lesson, pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a full reading or a private lesson. Bubba, I didn't see the notification in the chat, but I do see the notification in my list, so that's kind of strange. Did my boyfriend end our relationship for good? No. Oh, situationships. Ugh. What country you're from? Ireland. But I do live in Sweden. Let's be honest. Icelandic / Old Norse is not that difficult. My friend Catalyst sent me here. Nice. Yeah, we did a few spells, or I did a few spells before Catalyst threw shit her way. Welcome, Frank. How you doing, beautiful? And user 10 with that follow, get free as no question. And Kylie, pop a follow to get 1 free as no question. Wow, cool. I thought I was imagining the accent. No. What's your favorite thing about being Irish? The potatoes. So you are Svenne? No, I'm Irish. What are you talking about? And Lulu and Kylie. With those follows, you get a free as no question. She said you could help me. She tried to help me and said it's very strong. Frank, it depends entirely on what you need. Yeah. Tattoos? Yeah, there are a few. Yeah. No, my potatoes. No faith, my potatoes. My taters. And Kylie, I don't see a notification that you did pop a follow, unfortunately. No, mine. Well, too bad. Do you have Swedish citizenship? Yes. But also, Garden, please do write in English so that my auto-translator doesn't fuck shit up. My name's Chelsea. Will my plan work and will me and Ethan get back together? No. Maybe it needs some time. Maybe, Kelly. Maybe. And also, Garden, you know exactly how Swedish people act online, so please don't make them come in here. Please, thank you. Too bad, Faith. So yeah, people, pop a follow and get one free yes or no question. Why we are still here without following, get a free yes or no question. Okay, if you're a Swedish citizen, then you're Swedish. Fair enough, Gordon. Fair enough. Is that an Ouroboros? In all technicality, yeah, it could also be German gunner now, couldn't it? It really depends on your practice. Multi-practice, tattoos. Kind of continues. It goes up. So yeah. Am I pretty good at that? Kelly? Yes. But also, don't just trust a random guy with bones, okay? I'm not sure what I need. Is there a way you can do a general read on the energy around me? Frank, yes. Send me a DM if you can. And let's discuss. Because I would, with general readings and everything like that, I would either go for a private reading or a live reading, and whatever it is. Because right now, I only do quick yes and no's for follows. But seeing that you follow, you also get a free yes and no, so make it smart. But yeah. Send me a DM and let's see what kind of spell work, what's up and everything like that. In Prime, that is exactly how it works. It's citizenship. What are you talking about? Can I ask if I will get my dream job this year? No, you will not. Sorry about that. Yeah, Prime, that's exactly how it works. What are you talking about? My adoptive sister is also Swedish and she is Indian. Prime, the fuck? What kind of politics are you into? You Sven, a Democrat, Prime. What the fuck? No. Is your torso tattoo finished? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Nope, I guess better luck next year on me. Still here? Good luck. Do you got potatoes where you go there? Faith? Not as much, no. We got the pools here. That doesn't make sense though, but okay, I guess. Prime, would you say that I'm not Swedish if I have a passport that says I'm Swedish? How's life in Sweden? Cold as shit, but let's be honest. Minus 30, that's good sweet temperature for my. Plus 10 and above is not for me, so I'm living life. Although August in Sweden is not to be recommended for me, or for people like me. Gets above 20 to 30. Prime. Classic Skåne talk right there. Loving, I wouldn't argue as much. No, you would need something bigger, skulls, bones, flesh, something like that. But not necessarily the hair. One can. It really depends also on the practice. So, for example, some practices believe that every single cell, every single molecule, and everything like that has its own soul, which would, in this case, mean that the hair does not have the soul of the deceased. But if you are in holism, where everything is connected, then yes, you do. Still here, thanks for sharing. Thundertaker, hi. Do the blocks on your wand rotate? No, they do not. But it's a handmade wand from Tim the Wand Maker, so if you're interested in that, look him up. He hand makes these. These usually go from genes, but if I'm wrong, then okay, I'm wrong. Well, Prime, in that case, you are African and so am I. You and I are both from Ghana. I loved Finland when I went 2 years ago, but many amazing people told me to go to Sweden. Sweden is better than Finland, I just gotta say. Finland is boring and grey. Although Helsinki is beautiful, it ends there. Looking for a nice walking stick? Nice. And Mashark, pop a follow to get a free yes and no question. Is hobby in peril, Danny? Yes. Peril. Oh, who uses the word peril? Condolences, Danny. God damn. Love to go to Ireland. The Emerald Isle is absolutely stunning. Do it. Pink, so. Virgil? New studies, my guy. New studies. Ethiopia is at the very edge. Ethiopia is where we know that the first footprint is. But that's the first footprint. Keep that in mind. Prime, please do. Thank you. Northern Ireland, garden. Not okay behavior. Anxious to go though? Go where? To Ireland? Lore from other countries? What? What do you mean? I miss a grandpa that I never met. What do you think it means? It feels like I met her. I absolutely get it. And sometimes we time skip, sometimes we look into other people's lives and everything like that. That is what it is. Faith, is it any bigger or worse than going to Britain? Shark, did you follow? Yes, you did. Will Jenna come back together with me? Yes. Yes, indeed. It's genuinely the first time I've heard that. You're welcome. I think. Maybe. And Angel Eyes, hi. I think welcome, yeah. What? Can't really help how I was raised by the dead guy, but I can change how I think. Prime, yes you can. Fuck yeah. That what makes you Prime. Prima. This actually looks like a Pokemon card now though. Gotta be honest. Legendary, oof. People, pop a follow and you get one free yes and no question. If you're not a new follower, pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a full reading. And Faith, maybe that is the great step that you need to take so you can know how much in control of your life you are. Gerda, with that follow, you get a free yes and no question. Thank you, Brian. Thank you. AG, these were not yours. The guy that I stole these spare ribs from is named Anton, not AG. Okay? Jeez. Calm down. Pina. I do live in Stockholm though, Garden, so it's not too strange. Gertie, are we going to get the house we want to buy? Yes. So yeah, AG, if you want your spare ribs back, go get them from the person that stole them. This ain't it. Anton gave me these for free. Yeah. He looked at me funny though. Garden? Yeah, Calhell, I don't know. Oana, with that follow, you get one free yes and no question. Also, hi, how you doing? Happy Tuesday, blessed day. Kimmon, no, you. Gordon, ew, I don't know. The thing is, most people that talk about people from Stockholm that lives in Stockholm, like the moment one say 08, like you turn it into like, oh, I hope not. You know? That is because people keep doing that. Oh, 08. Oh. Like, I don't know. There's some weird, nasty pride behind it, and everyone else uses it as a kind of derogatory term. It's because it keeps happening. If we just stop doing exactly what you just did, Garden, then people would be fine. Trust me. Will I get into college this year? Yes. It is a good question, though, Anna. It is. Yes. Had to say it. AG? Well, get your own damn spare ribs. I forged these from someone else's plates all by myself, and that was hard work. And Faith? Yes. Oh, God, I want to live on Beacon. That would be dope. First time here, welcome here. Fantastic. How you doing? The cat? Yeah, the cat is summoning demons. He always does this every morning. He has a weird hobby. He always forgets that he should do it during night, but it is what it is. Faith, would you like to yeet the scammer, please? The car confirmed. I love that, Marlene, as well. The car confirmed. Free yes and no's. Call me your daddy. Yes. Pop a follow and get one free yes and no question. And if you guys want a full reading, private lesson, spells, books, memberships, pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get your reading there. Mystical? Of course. Why do you not move then? because I lived first in Karlskoga, and you can kind of imagine how that is. No, I like big cities, Garden. I don't like how people treat each other when people think one is from Stockholm or lives in Stockholm. I do like the big city. Garden? I hate that question. Why don't you move then? Well, money. I can't afford food as is. Do you see the bar right there? When that's at 100%, that's when I can get food today. When you move... Yeah. One, I had a dream. I'm living it. I live in Stockholm. It's dope. Are you a witch guy? I am. And it's going to be a very active day. Fuck your emotions, Mystical. And also great changes coming. What the fuck happened here? Why is a great change the thing that you need to focus on, Mystical? What? Good luck, especially with the emotional break. Fun. And Deepa, pop a follow to get a free as no question. Same go to you, Katarina. Have driving lesson. Love you. Bye, Prime. Okay. Let's go. Fair, fair. Absolutely. It was not your reading. And Toya, with that follow, you get a free as no question. Close up of tarot cards. Love the gold and black. I know, right? And Suzuka. Hi. Will they realize who really wants the best for them? Yes. Yes, they will, Suzuka. Free questions? Yeah, pop a follow and you get one free yes or no question. And you can ask as many witchcraft questions as you want. Oh my god, I'm great. In the countryside, city life makes me sick. I'm the absolute opposite. Toya is my husband being faithful. Toya, no. Oof. You might want to talk to your husband about that. Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Painful. Katarina, yeah. Pop a follow and you get one free yes or no question. Near you and Mike? Yes, if you want to. Nice. Katarina, pop a follow to get one free yes or no question. Which you did 12 seconds ago. Never mind. Trust Gareth? No. What happened with Gareth? Please give us the tea, Katarina. Oof. What question? What question? That is the question, after all. Am I on the right path? Yes. Yes, you are, Garden. Nice. Don't know what to do. Katarina, I get that. Yeah, spill the tea. What has Gareth done that made you lose trust? Especially now after the reading. And Angel Woods, pop a follow and you get one free yes or no question. Lottery, fantastic. Yes. Ugh. I wonder if I can do this. Puppy. Is the unlimited question on Ko-Fi the only option? Love Pink, there's billions of options. There's unlimited questions for live, this live. There's memberships. There's private readings. There's billions of options, Pink. There's billions of options. What do you need, do you feel like? What do you need? You're so cute, Marlene. Thank you. When? Fantastic. You only get one free yes or no question. Meant for the bones, sorry. In that case, yes. But there are also the private readings, if you want bones. Is these black and white bracelets protecting me? Yes, if you want to. Ooh, there's probably some extra step into it, yeah. And Katarina, do I need to do something to trust him? Like, can you help me? Katarina, we can absolutely look into that. Send me a DM and we'll talk. Deepa, you still need to pop a follow to get a free as no question, my guy. Like S. Shar is then. Interesting, thank you. Frank, you're welcome. What color is it? Do they have a specific practice? Leva, was the third person involved in my relationship? No. And Mac as well, you get a free as a no question. Tell me for jackpot. Fantastic, you already used your one free yes or no question. And Angel Woods, you still need to pop a follow to get a free yes or no question. Steven, I'm getting into relationship? No. Lemotsepi, same goes to you. Mac, will me and Christian be back together? No. Lovely, Frank. Hello, do you do free yes and no? Do you yes, indeed, Felicia. Pop a follow and you get one free yes or no question. I do like that you ask because there's so many readers that does not want to do any of those questions. I respect that. And Stardance and Chelsea, with those follows you get a free yes and no question. Or is that just a dark picture, do it? Ghostbusters. And Jade and Truck here. You also get one free yes and no question. Really appreciate that. You're very polite. And my question is, well, Felicia, the thing is, you still need to pop a follow to get a free yes and no question, which you just did. And I'm acting like an ass about it. Never mind. Will I get Pergaminant this year? Yes, yes, and yes. But there also seems to be a little bit of a deeper question in there, Felicia. Will Dan come back to me, please? Nope. Chelsea, surgery this year? Nope. Do you also game, Frank? I'm a massive nerd in so many things. Yes. Happy Steam for Lucifer? Cool. Ezra, welcome back. Ezra, you know it. You should know this by now. You've been in several lives. And Barbara, with that follow, you get one free yes and no question. And Haze, pop a follow to get a free yes and no question. Will my weekend plans with Darren still happen? No. Did you do the right thing leaving him? No, you didn't. God dang it. What are you go-tos at the moment? Right now, Forspoken. Forspoken, God of War Ragnarok. I'm currently throwing through the Valhalla segments. And Hase, yeah, but you're not a new follower. So if you're not a new follower, pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself your reading from there. Welcome back, Kate. Will Desiree and Armando have a new beginning? Oh, Desi. Pop a follow to get one free yes or no question. That's worrying me. You had a live a couple of days ago that were door everyone. I have a doc appointment tomorrow. Isra, I hear you. Indeed, I have Kali as a statue out in my living room. Garden, have a great day and have the day that you deserve. And Very, pop a follow to get a free as a no question. And Sweetheart, let's check if you're a new follower then. Sweetheart, it does seem like it. So, will I win a good prize soon? No. God dang. That's unfortunate. Get a free as a no question, Stella? Yes. Yes, indeed. Ask away. And Barbara, you follow, you get a free as no question. Will I find true love? No. M. Turton, you need to be a new follower. So if you want any follow-up or any deeper questions or anything like that, pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a reading from there, okay? And Megan, Pergaminant? No. Angela Woods following on the site as well. What's the 3 tarot card reading entail? Felicia, it depends on you. If you want to ask, okay, who is it, what is it, when is it, so on and so forth, they can tell you so much. It really is up to you to choose what you like it to be. 3 cards is a little bit deeper knowledge kind of thing. Hope that explained it. I felt super fucking vague, but yeah. Sometimes it can be like where you are in the present, past, and future. Sometimes it's like about today. Sometimes it's okay, but who is it? Then we look into personality traits. If it's a when question, we look into soon, eventually, in a long while. Like it's all depends on your question. It's a small effigy. This statue is kind of like this big metal thing, brass. In Dark Pleasant, will you go for dream job? Yes, you will. Hiki. What do most people ask? I'm trying to marry my boyfriend and start a family soon, but I'm unsure. Felicia, for a bigger question like that, I would say, what do I need to do to make that happen? That would be a really good question. Can me see? Faith? We'll see. We'll see. Dark Pleasant, you're welcome. And Andrew Woods, you still need to pop into my profile. Click the thing in my bio and get yourself a reading from there. Alaya, Georgia, pop a follow to get 1 free yes and no question. Stellas, I am on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. Will I find life partner this year? Stella, yes, but there also seems to be a deeper question than just that. And Keith, with that follow, you get 1 free yes and no question. Okay, I cannot not have Poppy Pick up there. There we go. Did I conceive? Lumnoy? Lumnoy? You have already used your 1 free yes and no question. And Keith, will I get back with my ex? Yes. Hopefully in a romantic way. Hopefully not with the body bag or anything. Oof. Virgil, have a great day. And John Carpenter, pop a follow, and you get 1 free yes and no question. And no Zaz, pop a follow to get a free yes and no question. And Carpenter, there we go. Business be successful? Yes, but there seems to be a deeper question than just that. Crack gaming? Bruh. And you can make content about throwing spiritual bones? Crack gaming? I can live my dream. That is correct, yeah. And not just bone. Tarot cards? God. Runes? Cleromancies? You know, like, any fantasy game out there is literally doing what I'm doing for life. Why would that be any difference? Cracked gaming clips. Have you ever played God of War Valhalla? This is where they got it from. Without this, you wouldn't have that. Where did you get it? There's a market on Sundays in the middle of the city of Stockholm. Okay. No, Zam, pop a follow to get a free yes no question. And Kate, did you just refollow? Kate. And Avella, pop a follow to get a free yes no question. It's on Sundays between 10 and 3. And you guys will come. I don't know when you guys are coming or if you're coming, so yeah. Sairam, will I have a final interview next week? Yes. And Cornbread, welcome back. How you doing? Pop a follow and you get 1 free yes and no question. Yeah, Kate, you've gotten too many readings, and I'm also trying to be alive. Do you see the reading, the bar right here? At 100%, I get food. So right now, you're literally stealing. Just so you know, Kate. Hello, Panda. How you doing, beautiful? And no Za with that follow, you get 1 free yes and no question. And very, yeah, if you pop the follow, you get 1 free yes and no question. New follower. Let's check. Wait, me. God dang it. You are a new follower indeed. X and his wife going to get their karma for what they're doing with my children? Yes. Yes. And yes if you want to. So that means that you kind of need to step up to the game. Will I get the job this year? Yes. Nice. Who's stealing? Nah, someone on TikTok, don't worry. And Jackpot. Everyone, look at Jackpot. This is how a scammer looks like. Oh, it's fun. What do I go to in your profile to get a reading / free yes and no question? Well, Angela Woods is not really a free yes and no question if you're gonna buy it from my profile. Will my kids come back into my life this year? Angelin... Pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get your reading from there, because you're not a new follower. Panna, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok, yeah. I need to survive. You see the bar? It needs to be at 100% so I can get food. So yes. And ESAT23, pop a follow and you get 1 free yes and no question. And Andre and Hlubikazi Yandi and Ezat. With those follows, you get a free yes and no question. Going to forgive me and come back? No. Sorry, Yandi. How do you do that? With great difficulty. Thank you very much. We had to even have a little talk break in between because my brain could not handle because today has been chaotic as is. So yeah. Where's my phone? I can show you how it looks from my end, if you like. So yeah, over here, there's 3 shots. Over here's the TikTok video feed, and then all my effects there. Over here is OBS, Spotify, and over here's website, follower list, and my website. So yeah, a lot. What can I ask, brother? Is that any yes and no question, if you like. The spiritual energy with that follow, you get 1 free yes and no question. Andre, does she love me back? No. Oof. And TT Parmar, pop a follow to get 1 free yes no question. Yes, 3 actually. Didn't even show you that one. Wait. There we go. So, over here, wait. I'm gonna lower mini. So, over here is website. There is Spotify. Here is video feed for OBS. Over here is TikTok and its tools. That's the TikTok chat. That's the YouTube chat. And the furthest away is Twitch chat. Now, down here, fucking dark. Down there is my 3rd screen for YouTube and Twitch moderation. So yes, 3 screens is what's needed for this shit. Knew it. Sorry, Andre. I'm thinking, just a moment, and answer that, absolutely no pressure. And Jade Leia, Papa Follow to get a free as no question. Am you Pergananet? No. And TTV Bim Six King, with that follow, we get a free as no question. Will I get the medication I need? Yes. And on top of that, imagine my computer dying. The moment my computer actually dies, I'm out of a job. So yeah. Me back, call docs, got all meds, calling for trip tomorrow. Doing a trip tomorrow? Fun. And thanks for showing me. Panda, you're welcome. It's absolute chaos. Will S and I come back together? Nope. Hello? Oh my goodness, that's a whole studio there. Yep. Should I message sub? Yes, yes you should. Lex me? Cool. And Becca, Papa followed to get a free as no question, which you just did. I love the profile pic. Just gonna say, Adam, agree with my Valentine? Yes, heck yeah. Come back here and spill the tea, Becca. Okay? Lovely. Got a new job? Blue Tang. Hell yeah. It's been a minute. How you doing? Titi, I just did. Yeah. Will I get into trouble? Yes. How about you just choose not to? James Rivera and Chantel. Those ones you get a free yes and no question. I will, and thank you, Becca. We love a good tea time, and some positive news is always nice. Call Anita back, and PRC Dave, pop a follow, and you get one free yes and no question. Does someone like me or love me? Yes. Now the question is whether they like you or love you. Because you threw them both into a yes or no question. Oof. Hopefully love you romantically as well. What if it's like a brother-sister thing or a best friend thing? You didn't ask that as well as that. God dang it. Oh, that was a stupid question. That's not. It's not a stupid question. You just need to specify it next time you ask someone. Okay. Well, are they romantically in love with me, or do they like me as a person? Those are usually fairly important. For example, I always make a little joke as that about like, will my ex come back? And the bones say yes. But the question wasn't, will they come back to a romantic relationship with me? It was just come back. So I usually say like, oh yes, they might come back in a body bag, romantically, to pick a fight. Might be fun. Be more specific next time, I said. Don't worry, it's not stupid, just unspecified. Do you ever go live during the day or evening Irish time? Not really. I should, Panna. I really should. I'm really stupid for not doing so, Panna. But I don't know. There's something in me that just stops me from going live on evenings as well, you know? And it's really bad. I should. That really stresses me out, Panna, a little bit. It's definitely not on you. But like, for example, do you see the bar? This is my living. And I got a wife and animals to think about, you know? Okay, so how many people here wants me to go live on evenings? Wait, I'm gonna make a poll. I'm gonna make a poll on TikTok. I know that Panda is a yes, Mystical is a yes. I'm gonna make a poll. Okay, on TikTok there is now a poll. Make your votes. I enjoy watching you at any time. Mel, stop it. Also, shit. What? Ah! Jesus, box. There we go. Oh, wait. I can actually do this. As a little Spotify thing. To see if there's any votes. There we go. What time is it for you? Right now it should be just about 10. Bernadette, hi. Only 2 people have voted if I should go voting. You can, Becca, you can literally pop into the poll yourself and vote yourself. Mel, thank you. And Miss Vanjiru, pop a follow and get 1 free, yes, no question. Like Scott just did. Classic Scott. You can't see the poll. You can't see the poll? Wait, are you below the age of 18? Because some people cannot see the polls if they're under the 18 thing. Yeah, exactly, Pen. That is kind of what I need to do for the bar and everything like that. Yeah. Not good. 4 votes. Hell yeah. And not a single person votes nah. On PC? Nah. 22. Lucid? In that case, I don't know. Shit bonked, man. It might be the PC thing. As that, I get that. I get that. At least it's positive. You know, at least it wasn't no, unlike and love. So that's quite nice to know. At least you can work with this, you know? This is actual singing. Hold up.
Her carriage due after complaint. The moonlight wings reflect the stars that guide me towards salvation. I stopped a grandsire along the way.
I love that the moment I upped the music on a very copyrighted song, that's when the internet went down. Not conspiracy theory, people. Not a conspiracy theory. You can catch your US viewers and European viewers. Yeah. And Panon, that is kind of what I'm doing with going live at 5 in the morning as well. Like, I catch the US when they're going to sleep, Sweden when they're going up in the morning, and the East Asian in the evening. I feel like a whimsical knight listening to this. Isn't that a fucking dream, though? Well, Luke and I be in a relationship, please and thank you. Yes, but there's 2 deeper questions. I don't know what the deeper questions are here. But indeed, Scott. I loved you said my dog was with me in spirit, and spirit don't lie. Spirit fucking don't lie, man. Anyways. Okay. He's so ready to go outside. He flinched every single time. Infinity! Get your reading in the link in my bio. So pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself that reading Infinity. Whimsical night. I still can't really get over that. Okay. Evening it is. Okay. It feels like I'm playing a medieval game. And is that the dream? The true dream is if I were to have a lovely bar top, medieval style and everything like that. There are a few TikTok creators that does have these medieval kind of witch kitchen style bars, and I really want that as a studio and just make that my whole shtick, or a full-on medieval armor. plate armor. That would be absolutely dope. And me just sitting here with a plate armor, that would be nice. And good Chigger Chigrome. With that follow, you get a free as no question. I have when me sleep, I dream and it come true. And Goon, look into Deja Rêvé. Can someone write it out for Goon, please? Oh, that sounds very cool. And it's very true. No streamer has that. Yeah, I really want that. Kate, what's up? And Gungy, pop a follow to get a free as no question. That would be boss material for sure. Yeah, right? Faith, could you write out Deja Rêvé for Goon, please? We'll see, Kate, if I even walk the dog. Told you guys several times, this week is tight. In Goon, clairsentience as well as telepathy. Beauty Queen, with that follow, you get a free as no question. And King, welcome back. Do not turn to mediums or seek out spiritists. Did you know that necromancy is accepted in the Bible, though, King? And Jesus loves you too. The Witch of Erendor literally does necromancy on King Silas. Neither God nor any Christian person is there to persecute. They all accepted it. Just saying. When will Dr. Teddy unblock me soon? Does he love... Oh, Jesus. Beauty Queen. Jesus. No, not unblocking you very soon, no. MP and roly-poly pansexual. What a fucking name. I love that. Without follow, you get free as no question. Random reading can be anything. I leave it to the face. Roly-poly, it's a no for you then. There you go. That's what the face wants you to know. No. The wise men were astrologers? Yes, but wise men also turns into wizards eventually. And Gungy, you finally follow. Lovely. Am I about to receive the call from the job this week? Yes. Yes, indeed. Nice, Gungy. I still can't get over the whimsical night thing. And Bradane, pop, with that follow, you get free as no question. Why am I so brain? P, you did follow, indeed. Will I have any more children? Yes. Little cup of Joe. Oh, I want coffee as well. Pop a follow to get a free as no question. B reached out to fix our relationship? No. Yeah, I know, Beauty Queen. I know. I know. But we don't sugarcoat shit here. These are the answers that you need. We keep asking you for you to call us. We're easing our anxiety for Sunday. I get you, but it's a busy week. No, yeah, pop a follow and get one free yes and no question. And Tasha, you only get one free yes and no question. And Bradine, absolutely no pressure. We're going to be here for at least a few more minutes. And worst case scenario, if I end the live, we'll try to remember you for tomorrow. How long is your hair? This long. Will he like me? Yes. That long. I hope that helped. Anything. An Amber Septicai. Tapping them on into you, lassie. How you doing? Butterfly, welcome back. How you doing? Hell yeah. Who has even followed? Now, hold on. CP Magic, Bella, and Amber Septicai. Those are the ones. Just thank you. No, you're welcome. I'm good, and you absolutely magical Septicai. And people, remember, pop a follow, and you get one free yes or no question. Like Sierra Kilman 2 just did. Will Sean ever come back to me? Yes, yes indeed. It's however you say beautiful hair for a guy. Thank you. Will Maya reach out? No. Am I alright to ask health-based? Oh, I'm reading. Go. It's your reading, not mine. Jeez. I'm here to help, nothing else. Should I go to tech and take the criminal justice program? I wanted to be a celebrity. Oh, you should not. God dang it. Amber, maybe just not the way to go for you. You know? And Brittany? Papa Father's gonna free us, no question. That goes for everyone. And Mook. Lovely. Let's just check if you're a new follower or not. Boop and boop. You are not a new follower, Mook. You are not a new follower. Stop stealing from me. Dutch braid? No, only Germans. Had surgery last week. Will this one finally give me a diagnosis? No. God dang it. Like, I care for these readings. And it's fucking painful when I'm rooting for you guys and it just says, no, fuck you. Absolutely hateful. Maya, hi. And Bella, you did pop a follow, I believe. Yes, you did. Will I end up with C? Yes, you will. I was expecting that. Breeden, I'm so sorry for that. And Rose, Papa follow to get a free. It's no question. Maya, yeah, pop a follow and you get one free. Yes, no question. Bella, you welcome. See, it's worth the follow. And if you guys want a full reading, a full 30-minute to 60-minute thing, I do have those as private readings as well. Pop into my profile and click the thing in my bio. I also have private lessons if you guys are interested in witchcraft as well. I also have 4 books out right now, academical, article based. So that you do get references as well if you are interested in witchcraft as well. So pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get anything you need from there. Live readings as well. Is filling this up okay? Jill Ann, what do you mean filling this up? And Rose. You cannot see a new follow from today now. Kelly Kams. Cannot see a new follow from you either. Is he better? Yes. Which kind of makes sense though, man, doesn't it? Hell yeah, now we're talking. This is good music. Taking the hobbit to Isengard, Isengard, Isengard. And Carita, you did pop a follow, I believe. Will I get the new job I was looking for? Will I get the new jobs I applied for? No. 4 books? I haven't even read 4 books. That's a big deal. Well, yeah. And I write academically. So for those who are interested in witchcraft and you get my books, you get also 20 pages at the end of every book of just references. In alphabetical order. I'm a massive nerd. Like the tattoos? Thank you. They do keep going. And I lost a bone for that. Got a bone to pick with you, Essa. Feel like I'm spinning. Kate, don't. That's very unnecessary. I saw on camera now that puppy is awoken. Something. How you doing? And Darwin, Papa follow to get a free as no question. That sounds absolutely hilarious on that one. Kate, not even a little bit surprised. A reaction has consequences. Cat's dreaming again. Yep, and he's down. And perfectly flawed? Yeah. Pop a follow and get 1 free yes or no question. Okay, sorry. No, not the vape, Kate. Shit. I had no clue. Man, I hope you get better soon, Kate. God damn. Maja, how you doing, beautiful? Tried myself out, but I'm back to tap since I'm the best at it. Hell yeah, Mel, I like that. Heck yeah. Well, with that said, people, I might actually end it here. I need to move on with my life and my headache and whatever weird energies it's been today, to be honest. Like, this live did not start out okay. This morning did not start. You sound Swedish, and so prove it. But yeah, I'm actually gonna end here. You guys have an amazing day, and I'm just gonna put on a little end of screen here. So there's gonna be a medieval radio still going on for a while. You guys can talk witchcraft and ask and so on and so forth. But pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio. Send me a DM if you want spells, books, readings, or lessons. Or literally just click the link in my bio. I'll see you around. I'm live every Monday to Friday, 5:30 to 10 a.m. See you around. Maybe evenings, just not today. See ya.